The things you don't post about are usually the things that shaped you the most. The quiet battles, the silent victories, the nights nobody saw you break, and the mornings nobody noticed you rose. You don't post the hours staring at the ceiling, trying to convince yourself not to give up. You don't post the failures you kept private, the losses you swallowed quietly, the doubts you hid behind a steady faith. People only see the highlight. They never see the heavy, the things you don't share. Those are the parts that changed you. The lonely nights, the restless thinking, the deep conversations with yourself that nobody will ever hear. You've walked through storms that you don't even talk about anymore. You grew in silence. You healed in silence. You reinvented yourself in silence. And it's strange how the world claps for the results, but will never know what it cost you to become them. You don't post about the days you had to force yourself out of bed, not because you were lazy, but because your spirit was tired. You don't post about the conversations where you stopped explaining yourself because you realize not everyone deserves access to your heart. You don't post about the goals you quit, the ones you restarted, the ones you rebuilt from scratch. And then there are the wins nobody knows about, the small victories that felt big to you, the boundaries you finally learned to set, the opportunities you earned with effort nobody witnessed. Some wins are quiet because they belong only to you. You don't post the moment you decided to put yourself first. You don't post the healing that wasn't aesthetic. You don't post the breakdown that actually set you free. Not everything belongs on a screen. Some chapters are meant to be lived, not displayed. You don't post the nights you wanted to quit, but didn't. You don't post the friendships you outgrew, the heartbreak that matured you, the secrets that made you wiser. You carry whole stories inside you that you will never caption. And still, here you are, standing, breathing, becoming, stronger than anyone realizes, quieter than people expect, more resilient than you ever give yourself credit for. Because the truth is, your real life happens in the moments nobody sees, the growth behind closed doors, the discipline when no one is clapping, the choices you make when the world is asleep. That's where character is built. That's where success begins. That's where you transform. The things you don't post about are not secrets. They're sacred. They're the experiences that carved your strength, the lessons that refined your identity, the struggles that humbled your spirit, and the wins that reminded you you're capable of more than you thought. So remember, the world will only see a fraction of your life, but you know the whole story. The things you don't post about are the truest parts of you. The battles you survived alone, the choices that changed your destiny, the growth that didn't need an audience. And quietly, without applause, without witnesses, you became stronger.